into a game called Do Not Eat the Cashier. It is a dating game of like survival, aliens, and shit. Premise of this is like your minimum wage job, and you finally have a job and you need to set it down, but then like these different types of people come and try to win your heart and shit. I am curious as hell about it. I saw the art of it and I kind of really like it. So okay, what are your pronouns? I am a she, her. Yes. Your pronouns are she, her. Yes. Choose your body type. 2. I am a girl. You are body type 2. What is my name? AC. Your name is AC. Sometimes I really wonder, how did I end up here? Not that I dreamed of career as a neurosurgeon or an astronaut. For crying out loud, working at a gas station. On the other hand, money is money. That's true. Money is money. Sorry, I forgot to say, we're just gonna jump right into the game. I sent off resume to every conceivable and inconceivable place, applying to every position where I could somehow use my degree in art. 0 responses. I had to swallow my pride and find at least something. Human organisms wanted for work at gas station. I found this note stuck to the glass of the bus stop. Hey, Max! Check Streamlab. Food for the mouth. Seriously, this guy got style of his own. Apparently, the manager's just an eccentric dude, or is this their new marketing tactic to grab attention? Whatever, people told me that I have my quirks too, and that even if they haven't seen my fursuit, we have fursuits. Okay. Barley. Shout out to Barley. Whatever, as long as he's not a complete jerk, will hit on me and make me scrub floors with a toothbrush. Jesus Christ, that's loud, but I'll make it louder. My brain previously tried to any category for this in the database. Hallucinations, psychosis, too many energy drinks. A typical middle manager. The monster from my nightmare stirs. Its tentacle crept closer to the counter. My god, the creature made a sound, not from the mouth. Had none. The sound emanated from deep within its bulk, hollow, profound bone shaking. Greetings, organism. I am Bob. Bob. The indescribable and terrifying consumer of worlds. But you, grain of sand, may call me Manager Bob. No, this isn't real. I'm dreaming. I need to wake up. You will sell food for mouths and obey me, for I am ancient. Memorize the rules of this establishment, for my patience is as limited as the salary I offer you. Rule number 1, you sell no matter what. Chicken food for the soul, gremlin fuel, noodles, lottery tickets for extra limb raffles, discount rot ritual, everything must be sold. He points at me directly, that creepy, slimy tentacle. Every miserable unit of currency brings me closer to triumphant exit of this pitiful hole. I pinch myself, but I didn't wake up. I didn't read what rule number 2 was. Oops. Be polite to customers, ignore bald spots, if werewolf fur, watch out for drafts, ectoplasm. What? But don't let them get too bold. Customers are just walking containers for currency. They should only pay in monetary units. Payment in existential dread or hair of the dead is not accepted. Many of them come here to chat because they are idle. Purposes are useless to make them part with their currency anyway. It's also your duty to heal organisms if they're injured using special kits. If they die, they can't give away currencies. This is so not me though. Freaking out. Excuse me, dear sir. You seem to have mentioned werewolves and ectoplasm? My voice is as polite as possible. I managed to compress my primal, screaming panic into a tight ball and shove it deep down. Werewolves? That's not to mention that you yourself are a giant meatball with tentacles, damn you. I shall answer your question, curious polite organism. Werewolf and ectoplasm entities are just few examples of many insignificant life forms that frequent this establishment. I really wish there was voices. What unites them is that they are all slaves to consumption. Just like your kind. As for my nature, I'm immediate supervisor. I'm at the gas station for monsters. I got a job with Cthulhu for minimum wage. That is all you need to know. That's really all I need to know. I fear any more knowledge would surely drive me insane. For the first time, something resembling approval flickered across Bob's many eye face. A rare and unexpected display of the grain of wisdom that has not yet left the human species. Embrace your ignorance. Let it become your shield. Direct path that lies a lot of words. And what does the human employee of the month get? A cash bonus of 25 cents! I understand that you human are already extremely excited about this, but that's not all. You also have full access to the elite manager's restroom for 1 full work cycle. There's only 7% chance that you will be transported to a dimension. Truly generous. His eyes. He suddenly places a jar in front of me on the counter. Tip? Last rule, remember, the tip container must be filled with money by the end of your wake cycle. The bottom of the jar is visible. You will clean the sanitarium with this object in the dimension of absolute horror and suffering for 2,510 years. I couldn't take my eyes off the fork, the potential tool of my eternal servitude. At this moment, my mind is fully capitulated. That's a lot of deep words. Yes, I was hired by a multi-eyed cosmic architect squid. Yes, my clients will be non-humans. Yes, I'm being threatened with a fork and eternal toilet cleaning. How could anyone clean with a fork? The same will happen to you if you even think about escaping for the end of the work contract. Okay. Do you understand, organism? Yes, sir. Acceptable. Goodbye, organism. Good luck in your currency acquisition and button press. This concludes the briefing. Remain as polite as an organism as you are. Okay. Tentacle simply shifted his entire mass in a direction with a soft gurgling sound, and he waddles across the linoleum. Great. Finally, he left me alone. Whew. I stood at the same spot, rooted, hands are shaking. The tip jar, which I need to fill to avoid ending up in the dimension of ancient horror, still stood proudly on the counter. Okay, so what just happened? Option 1, I've got insane. Yes, that's it. I'm going to wake up on my couch in a dingy rented apartment. I pinch myself again, and nothing. I scanned the room once, smells like gasoline, and met everything else. It was all true. Werewolf, vampires, tips, fork. A hysterical mix of laugh and scream of terror welled up in my throat, but I held it back. I need to get through this. Absolutely. Shit! I needed to... Oh, don't tell me that's the first customer. Bells? What the hell? Hello! Shit! Where the hell did this clown come from? It took great effort not to look away from those red eyes burning in the pitch black darkness. Is he amused? Is he wondering if I'm tasty? Bob didn't exactly give me my guarantee that I would get devoured if it worked. My brain, still recovering from the encounter with Bob, was frantically trying to figure out how to break this ringing silence. Isn't it strange that I work at a gas station for a couple of bucks, yet you are the one who wears the Jester's hat? Oh, slutty! Right? I just want to say, Jester's always so... Good evening, sir. What would you like to purchase? He's kind of hot, though. Purchase? I would like to purchase your attention. He is jealous. You're lucky, esteemed sir. My attention is on sale today. A bargain. But it is wise to put your best merchandise on discount. Oh my god. He's so smooth, yo. Hot Jester indeed. We slip it. Anyway, I adore a good bargain, especially when they're absolutely unfair. In a true fair world, my dear soul, you'd be worth more than $6 an hour. Can a mere piece of paper reflect your uniqueness? Can even 6 of them? Not even 20 could. You're so hot, sir. I wouldn't mind 20 extra pieces of measly paper. My god, another crazy person with a strange way of speaking, and he's in the mood for a chat. So, what is a beautiful, charming lady like you doing such dreadful, dirty island of misfortune? Or rather, what is a place like this doing with such a charming lady as you? Oh wait, where are my matters? I suppose I must introduce myself. I have many names. The nicest I've heard is the Mad King. A title... You're worth more than $6 is something I'm gonna tell people from now on. Preach. That's our national anthem. You're worth more than $6 an hour. A title I plan to pass on from me to myself in the coming centuries. However, my mortal mother named me Darren? Am I pronouncing his name right? Now, may I have your hand? Already? He wants my hand? He's so straightforward. He wants to marry me? Sorry, my mother told me not to offer my hand to strangers or any other parts of me, sir. Oh, let's not make it too fast. He burst into a genuine booming laughter. Your mother was truly a wise woman, a masterful stroke of self-preservation. I haven't been rebuffed so delightfully in, well, at least a century. Others prefer to use enchanted swords and pitchforks. They forget that words can wound too. But perhaps I can still melt your heart. I have an eternity for that, literally. Oh my god. May I know your name? Queen of the gas station. Big D! What if I had it? My name is AC, sir. It's Step away, slut. Ah, my dear AC, you are so polite. He seeks to savor my name. It sends shivers down my spine. Oh my god, it's one of those toxic yaoi boys. Oh no. And that politeness again, as dry and bland as the rations I give my soldiers, the most creaky of all decrees I've signed. And I've signed decrees that require people to weave ropes from sand, just for fun, mostly mine. Polite people never risk anything, no friends, no enemies. How is that interesting? Imagine how wonderful it would be if we became enemies. Those would be the most interesting few seconds of your life. Or friends. Then that would be a delightful eternity. Oh no! He's so good with his words! Oh no! Am I a slut for tips? Am I? Or lovers? Which one? Lovers? Or anything for tips? Should I try to flirt with him? We haven't flirted with him the whole round, so... Or lovers. Wink. Oh! He's so cute! No! No! He blinks once, twice. Sir, what a delightful little twist in our script. Did I just fluster him? Oh, my sunshine, you burned me. Hey, last time someone called me sunshine, I ended up marrying him. Such bravery to flirt with someone who can turn your bones into licorice with a snap of his fingers. He's so flustered that he shifted to a more informal tone. Well, I feel like my brain is turning to jelly. Sure. We've been talking for 5 minutes. It feels like an eternity. I've got to somehow squeeze the tip out of these guys and not lose my mind. Two utterly impossible tasks when dealing with a regular person, let alone another cosmic entity. So let's finally get to the purpose of my visit. Finally. It's completely unknown to me. For crying out loud. There's nothing interesting in the assortment of this pathetic shop except for you, so I'm buying your time. Let's have dinner. I'm sure you must be hungry. Oh no. Allow me to create a more pleasant atmosphere for us. Whoa, I'm shivering from a gust of icy wind. He just teleported half of the gas station to a radioactive dump. Or radioactive dump to my gas station. He's pretty silly. He is so cute. The jar is gone. My freaking jar. Oh. What a wonderful place for dinner. Radioactive cockroaches on the menu. Of course, a local that pan-fried for their own radioactive juices to preserve the flavor. Crispy on the outside, still alive on the inside. They grant you the most thrilling superpower. How you doing? How you doing abroad, my dear? However, I can't go long without familiar landscapes. Already ruined lands make me melancholic, which, because of all the fun that's happened without me, disgusting. Allow me. He's just teleporting. That frog is looking angry. Oh my god, you guys see that frog? This is something less radioactive. Amazingly, I haven't thrown up yet. Feels like I've been flushed twice through an interdimensional toilet. I clear my throat. Seems like I'm sitting at a table. Ow. Much better, wouldn't you agree? Couldn't be better. It's beautiful here. And strange, is this your home? Something about true poet. This place is more than a home. It's my cage, my greatest canvas for creativity. Every ugly tree, every mad toad, every eye-bearing mushroom. It's all a piece of me. Including those people that make their homes out of it. And you're a part of this place too, isn't it wonderful? I'm slowly getting used to the landscape. The fireflies here are quite charming. It'd be better without the fog with a human face. yeah, I saw that too. The frog notices me too. It lets out a sad croak and looks at me with the expression of a deep existential despair. Points at the frog with a human face. Who's that? That's Lorraine! One of the brave souls who dared to challenge my authority, my dear friend, who once walked the path of adventure. However, he didn't foresee the possibility of being turned into a frog on a whim. He even tried to wield a sword with his tiny froggy legs, fought to the end, a true warrior. Now, however, his foes are mosquitoes and bigger frogs. Tell me, dear, does he bother you? His little existential foggy crisis, I mean, is it ruining the ambience? He looks at me with an interested expression. I don't mind, Lorraine. No, I want him to watch. Let's go with I wanted to watch because we're kinky like that. Watch life pass by him. See us enjoy dinner more than just mosquitoes and swamp water. Make him watch. Yes, jealous. My dear, you are a treasure trove of delightfully dark surprises. So dinner, I'm sure you must be starving. Traveling between realities must be exhausting. Thank you. This looks strange, but it smells delicious. Meat with honey? And next to the meat, a purple soup, possibly made from less fortunate cashier. When the food is poisoned and not the fire feuds, His Highness might turn me into a frog. So I pick up the fork from the table, and this is the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. It's 100 times better than these cheap instant noodles I usually buy in supermarkets. I love making him suffer. The frog's face needs, like, he needs suffering to change his face, man. Even the fact that I'm currently in some other universe surprisingly does not seem to harm my appetite. It seems to enjoy our cuisine. My chef has always managed to cook well, on those occasions when I notice it. I assure you, you won't regret this dinner, at least not for the first half hour of the meal. This is the best purple goo in my miserable life. Why are you doing all this? Thank you for the food on my plate. Not staring back at me. I'm so happy he likes my humor. Don't give me ideas, I might not be able to resist. To your fortune, however, I want your lovely eyes to look at me and only me. Oh no, he's one of those. I really love characters like that, by the way. Like, embarrassingly so. I love possessive characters. Oh no. Both the left and the right. I particularly like the right one. It has more spark. Yandere, Jester. I know. No, it's my weakness. I poke at the food with my fork and watch the peculiar scenery from the corner of my eye. A silent hangs between us that might even be called cozy, were I under heavy narcotics. What's your favorite animal? Glad you asked. It's right here on my plate. Just kidding. I do need some time to think. Riding flea must have its own charms. Very disgusting ones. Carnivorous butterflies are beautiful. Foot's in my head's always ringing. I think it's a dog. It loves its owner with all its heart, whether they're saint or serial killer. So he's devoted. He's a yandere, he's possessive, and he's devoted. It lives in constant joyous state of blissful ignorance and misplaced enthusiasm. A creature that finds endless joy in the utterless meaningless. It's truly inspiring. Dogs are the jester of the animal world, and I adore them for it. Especially the small, wrinkly ones. What about you? To cats, they're probably the jesters. Oh, indeed, they're true rulers of this reality. Truly furry gods of apathy and disdain, they're obedient and foolish caretakers. I return to my field, and just as I chew another bite, I hear His Highness' voice. By the way, how does the meat taste? Is the human flesh tender enough? Sorry, what? My fork freezes halfway. Oh no! Yes, thank you. Quite tender. Or not as tasty as the one I had the day before yesterday. Which one? Which one? Last one, clearly. I know, right? Just for this one. Because he's equally as fucked up. I meet his gaze slowly, with all authority, place a piece of meat in my mouth, and he's so shocked, and begin to chew without breaking eye contact. I can't remember ever seeing someone so shocked in my life. His mad grin vanishes, his eyes widen, and his own fork freezes halfway through his mouth. For one precious, glorious, sweet moment, the Lord of Chaos is completely and utterly baffled. I thought we fucked it up! My dear, you are a true treasure. You didn't just call my bluff. You raised the stakes to the sky. No, it's certainly not human. It's just venison. As far as I can tell by taste, not very... I know he loves us. He loves us so much shit. It's definitely not Timmy, our carpenter, who unexpectedly disappeared near the large kitchen cauldron. Perfectly sized to fit in. Definitely not. I personally issued several decrees related to cannibalism, perhaps even concerning its prohibition, but that's beside the point. I rarely have visitors, and I'd like to tell you about other interesting guests. After all, it's the most fascinating thing I can share with you. For a place where mushrooms with eyes grow, it can be incredibly dull here. Oh. Shadow in the clearing thickens and stir. They detach from the gnarled trees, rising up from the ground like black ink and spread across the wall. I can't fucking read English. Dancing and intertwining, they prepare to perform at their master's whim. Behold this incredibly crooked castle, my dear. It's a lot of words, crooked to the point of absurdity, sadly in reality, but the creators give leeway for expressiveness. Many brave, not-so-bright souls have tried to conquer this terrifying, dark, eerie, crooked castle. So many that it became even more crooked. You see, the dreadful monster living there never liked being distracted from important duties. Terribly important duties, like having a long, deep conversation with its own reflection, or concocting recipes with raisins. We're gonna peg this gesture, we the freakier one. Hell yeah! Listen silently. The monster was a tyrant, a menace. He sowed chaos and disorder, mostly on purpose. He had countless the peg one is still stuck in my head. God damn it, Charlie. He had countless opportunities for creativity and wasn't afraid of using them. He made some people believe they were pigeons and others believe they were greens. He wouldn't allow his best servants to have windows, fearing that the moon and both sun would get envious and want to take them away. So he is very possessive. And in demands they sealed the gap in the doors as well. He locked the wizards who came to him for magical gifts. Stay silent. But behold, a ray of light, Dark Kingdom, first hero, Sir Lorray. Oh, the one who turned into a frog. Self-important glory. He took a need to rest briefly because the weight of his righteousness was bad for health of his poor back. Following rumors spread by the same monster, he fought his way through the monster's loyal subjects too. By the way, where did he even find them? Most of my subjects are too busy contemplating the color of suspenders. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They were probably the most restless of them. Every story needs minions. In any case, this is a lot of fucking words. Oh my god, let me just... The Grotto of Tentacles. Imagine the most sinister name you can conjure. The Grotto of Despair sounds about right. Indeed, it's a place where only one can so wonderfully despair. Let's not get sidetracked into the Grotto of Despair. Our hero descends to retrieve an artifact capable of defeating the Monster King. The Ring of Incredible Power, a bit shoddy crafted, but I assure you it looks more aesthetic in real life. 440 pounds. Wait. That's a lot of words. The only incredible thing about this ring was its incredibly stupidity and its uselessness. The realization that he had spent weeks of his life on divinely heavy paperweight, and the sudden crushing thought that he should have become a baker instead of a hero just to get some sleep. What broke his poor, noble mind. Yes, to hell with you, knight! A bit of gloating, a touch of delight. Deserves his cynicism. Oh, splendid. How wonderful that we share this dish together. So the knight perished. Along came the Elmer Eagle Eye. They say he earned his nickname by escaping an enemy fortress. During breakfast while bathing, precise shot, The audacity, I hate just killing them. Turning into madmen is much more fun. And I bestowed a little curse upon the elf as well. I made it so that every time he drew his bowstring, he'd hear the most annoying melody to his ears. Elmer was a terrible racist. He hated dwarves. So naturally, the melody became the national anthem of the dwarves. Played in loop by a bagpipe orchestra. Hell yeah! That's absolute rage. Pure rage is provoke. Eventually, he stormed the castle, dropped his bow, and begged for a job at my court in exchange for exchanging the song to anything else. He was desperate, and I was a villain. Everything aligned incredibly well. Now he's my royal huntsman. The dwarf marches replaced with a lively elven sea shanty. Let no one dare accuse me of being callous and heartless. Now he has salary, good food, clothing, entertainment, and full guarantee of non-disembark. You missed the opportunity to change his dwarf national anthem to dwarf serenades. AC, where were you before? Horse odes and comparisons too long. That's a lot of words. Endless rhymes, verses about shine of beloved beard. It's a refined devilish thing. Why didn't I think of it myself? To torment a man out with the sounds of war and patriotism, but with clumsy, heartfelt caterwauling of species he despised, turning a love song into an instrument of pure, heart-wrenching agony. Brilliant! I will steal your idea for the future. And finally, the witch in classic giant hat. She tried different approaches, seduction. She attempted to charm me to gain my trust to become my spouse. A fatal miscalculation. She didn't even consider the fact that I never trusted big hats or people, especially when both combine hand in hand. And those who wear suspenders and a belt at the same time. A person who doesn't even trust their own pants certainly doesn't trust His Highness. Good God! I hate big hats too. You are my kind of kindred spirit. We're trying to win this jester. We're trying to win his heart. Not because we want to be his wife. Because he's very hot when he blushes. They block the view, get stuck in doorways, always hint. You, my deity, have impeccable taste in headwear and consequently in everything else. It's a scientifically proven fact. The witch was quite overt in her murderous intention, jingling with all her concealed weapons. Why does a witch need so many hidden planes? She must have very bad at witchery. Resides in my dungeon. And you see, I haven't decided what to do with her yet. Oh, is he gonna ask us? Sorry, return. Her fate is in a blank state, a story yet to be written. So I offer you the pen. I simply adore random choices. Give me yours, AC. Why? What? Does he really want me to decide what to do with a real person? Can I even save her? And does it matter what I choose? Everything here follows his whims anyway, but as long as I play the circus monkey, I have a chance to get Haldir alive. Maybe I should just entertain him. Damn, what should I do? I feel like the first one is like too heroic. What do you think? Yeah, it's boring. It's too boring. We're gonna go for the second one and see what that goes. Yeah! Okay, the point is, we're not trying to be good here. We're trying to win the jester's heart. The one who lived by a big hat shall become a small hat. The irony is absurd and it's beautiful. Small hat for the tiny frog. Perfect. So let her be a small cap of eternal regret. Oh, she's so angry. She tried to get into my head, now she can barely cover it. A brilliant sentence. You never told me about the monster itself. Dear, who cares about these monsters anyway? I do. If monsters are muck, then I'm the pig, you see. How eloquent. Alright. I must admit, this will be my first performance like this. Here sounds a bit bewildered, it seems. Allow me to just toss my mind up and see how it lands. You see, the monster was originally much more modest and less majestic, but we all have to start somewhere, right? First whispers and arguments and full-fledged discussion that had to be participated in, and involved inanimate objects. Guests in an ajar door, closets surrounded by containers. Why was I so afflicted with this curse? Pondering it drives me mad, even more so. It seems the question is meant for me. Does your family have anything? My lady, that's so mundane, but that's exactly what happened, you've guessed it. It's about rotten blood, too pure, I beg your pardon. My great-grandfather issued a decree forbidding death from old age, and a distant aunt believing a colony of sentient wolves living in her walls claiming her inheritance. I always thought it would be spared this fate. I had to be temporarily isolated to avoid embarrassing guests at royal balls. What a misfortune for the entire family, except for those in line for the throne before me. My death would have been solved many problems of my family, and indeed, many of my own problems too. I made a decision. We made it, to be precise. There was a whole council of us by then. Chaos had other plans, a god, a goddess, a cosmic clerical error. It offered me a throne. No more restrictions or pants for my subject if I wished. My subject at first they disagreed, but when they came to terms or their minds changed to fit the new realities, and here I am. A dramatic silence ensures. Perhaps I'm the first to hear the story. Let me save, because we don't wanna... So you're still in the cage, must be rather lonely here. More like a prey that was surprisingly silent. Infants. Okay. Touch his hand. Following a strange impulse, I reach out to his hand resting on the table. His gaze slowly follows my movement, lowering to our hands. This time, no commentary. Instead, his thumb begins to trace patterns on the back of my hand with surprising tenderness. I think we got it! Oops. The shadow finally dissolves into nothingness. I just turned a living being into a hat, or rather, became the catalyst for it. I wonder what kind of nightmares I warrant in such a case. I'm afraid royal duties await me. Our time is up. I should send you back, AC. I rise from the chair. And suddenly I feel him press against my back. One of his hands gripped me just above the crook of my elbow, while the other gently rests under my chin, tilting my head back until my ears just a couple of centimeters away from his lips. But don't think for a second that this is goodbye. It was merely an overture. His voice, usually so mocking and calm, now sounds eerily sinister. A cold thumb lightly strokes the line of my jaw. I try to suppress a shiver. You were very interesting. Incredibly ridiculous guess. Possibly the most curious one I've had in centuries. And I found that I don't want our acquaintance to end here. It's terribly unfair that you've learned a couple of my secret and revealed so few of yours, isn't it? I can't tell whether he's flirting or threatening. Both, perhaps. A bird trapped in a cage of bills, failures, and endless anxiety. How high could you fly once the cage is opened? Your shift will end, the sun will rise, and you'll want to head home. Perhaps on something more elegant than a bus. Maybe in a carriage of polished bones. We will meet again, AC, very, very soon. And next time, I won't let you go so quickly. Yes! I feel like a meme. Yes! I squeeze my eyes shut. I hope he left a tip at least. Like my manager's gonna get pissed. The light is blinding even with my eyes closed. So unusual after all the darkness. Jar's full of money. We did it! We ain't gonna die. Oh god. Greetings, organism. How is your work progressing? I see the first transaction was successful. Acceptable. I fucking love the first transaction. Transact harder. This still does not save you from the threat of cleaning sanitary facilities, but it's a wonderful starting point for your entire dining life. Even more successful than the client tried to fill the entire station with money. Probably due to extreme affection for your organism. Unfortunately, the terms of the do not allow such action, tips exceeding the amount set by blah 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 were disintegrated to my great regret. To my regret as well. So a mad god from another world likes me in some sense. That's possibly worse than not being liked at all. I quit. Someone had to mention work is going well, sir. We like Bob here. Excellent. Maintain this level of productivity. You may be rewarded with an additional 5-minute feeding break if you can find food. Rejoice in my generosity. Continue working. I am experiencing a positive emotional reaction. Make some AC stew. I hope he eats you. It'd be tasty. I hope he eats me too. I feel like I'd be tasty. I'm not gonna lie. I'm proud of you, and I'll be even prouder if you acquire even more currency. You a snack girl. Shady smooth motherfucker. You a snack girl. Goodbye, Mr. Manager. Your tentacle shines particularly beautiful at this time of day. You're welcome, Bob. Your comment regarding the shine of my appendages is noted, organism. The secret is meticulous regimen of polishing them in void bibo-K slime. Goodbye. He slaps across the floor to his office. That sounds painful, slapping across the floor. As soon as Bob's rhythmic wet slaps fade away, a deep silence descends on the station. One moment, I'm in a surreal forest, dining of purple goo. A god who liked me so much he offered me a ride back to his world in a carriage made of bones. The next moment, I'm being praised by a multi-eyed tentacle monster. Maybe these are all just my deathbed hallucinations. God, give me back my bills, my noodles for No. I'm going insane. Some part of me enjoys it. I enjoy it. God, he was hot. That gesture was I'm an adrenaline junkie. Disgusting. Now I have to deal with that too. In the midst of my contemplation, terrifying sound emanates from my boss's office. Unfair bills, unacceptably large numbers. Of course, what else could upset them so much if not that? The one decided to come through the door. Oh, for a change. Oh, let's save. He seems unwell. I hope he doesn't knock over my shelves of shampoo with jojoba oil and delicate lilies on his way. Jesus Christ! Hello there! He's not just unwell, he looks like hell. Literally, all the skin on the left side of his torn off from his jaw. Are you a zombie? I swallow nervously. What kind of meat grinder has this guy been through? He looks like someone who could rip me apart if he doesn't like what he hears. I need to be careful if I don't want to become the next victim. You look like the Terminator at the end of the second movie, buddy. The Terminator just wrecked the entire boat. Oh no! It's hard to imagine how the other fighter looks. Oh, he laughed! Oh my god, we can get it. You... Oh! You don't want to know what the other fighter looks like. Honestly, I don't really want to know, but my inner archive label don't want to know this is at the risk of bursting from overload. Words clearly come to him with great difficulty, which is probably not surprising for a man without half a face. He clears his throat, but that doesn't help much. Hello there. The jester was hotter, but there's something bad boy about him. Should have seen the other eye. Yeah, that's what they all say. That's what they all say. You need blood. He tried to smile. It would be charming if he still had all the necessary muscles. For that, now it will haunt me in my nightmares, among other things. No, he's cuter. I like him. I like the jester though. The jester's very hot. Let's see this one. He reminds you of the Jujutsu Kaisen guy. The client pauses again briefly to clear his throat. Let me see what we have. There. Yeah, good. Don't call me babe. Okay, that is derogatory. Don't call me babe. Good choice, babe. Step to the storage. Boy, don't be calling me that shit. Just in case. He suddenly leans forward, boring into me with his remaining eye. Go and find me some goddamn blood. You're so dumb. Yes. Yes, I am. I don't know why, but I feel incredibly strong urge to find blood right now. My client is covered in blood, but still hungry. Maybe he fought with something inedible, or it is his own. I found myself in the storage room, a tangled labyrinth of shelves reaching up to ceilings. In the corner, something rustled and snorted suspiciously, so where could the blood be? I need to think fast. Right now, I'm at the very beginning of this crazy place. Save. We're not gonna fucking die because of this shit. The signs are driving me insane. I really hope a manager will eventually learn English properly. I'm starting with a pure madness of anxious packaging. Even in the front of the department, baby food. In front of me are sections with food for mouth. Eyelids crammed with pastas. No blood here. I need to go back. I hear knocking. Dry rhythmic knuckles on the countertop. It's not loud but persistent, full of irritation. Food for mouth. Infused nutritional flows. Blood of human organism Kevin. Taste of unfulfilled dreams and unwarranted expectations. What the hell? Take blood of organism homeless. Take blood of organism. Cheap alcohol, tuberculosis. Take blood of human organism, Michael. Taste of efficient resource and artifact accumulations. Let's go for this one then. This blood in the jar has a rich, almost glowy ruby hue. It looks healthy and full of energy. Whoever you were on top, champion's blood flows through you. Probably something like energy drink for the dead. There's something to ponder. He abruptly lifts his head as I approach. You could have hurried up. He grumbles, but his tone reveals that he feels relief. The search could have taken even longer. Now hand over that damn blood. My client finishes the jar and then grimaces. Ugh, for crying out loud. What the hell is this crap? He reads the note on the jar. Michael. Well, you were a lucky guy, Michael. Too bad I can't kill him a second time. Tastes like happy family, a successful career, retirement account, and this jerk probably never had cockroaches. Quick save. At least he's now liquid Michael in a jar. He chuckles quietly. Yeah, there's something to that. Cool that you found human blood. Good job, you're sharp. Feel free to ask. He gives you a crooked smile with his newly restored rogue-like face. I'm gonna wash my dirty face, don't get bored. Okay, we gotta save here. As much as we wanna know more about the man in the face. I really like this game though. Like, I genuinely like it. It wasn't for love. I really wanna continue to play it, but okay. We'll continue to play it before we play Persona 2 in the next stream. But for now, thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next stream. And I love you guys so much. I love you. Thank you. Bye!